The South Shore's Morning News rolls on. Great to have you here. Rob Hakala with the morning team. And in this segment, we're going to talk about a very inspiring day coming up tomorrow in Marshfield. The Women's South Shore Golf League marking the 100th anniversary. That's right, in 2026, a historic milestone. More than a celebration, it's a powerful opportunity to recognize the legacy of Massachusetts women in the game, spotlight a community that sustains it, and ignites a passion for golf in the next generation. And we've got several guests on the line here to fill us in exactly what this is all about and what it means as well for this area. We have Maria Bonzagni is with us. She is part of the Centennial Committee. Maria, good morning to you. Great to have you in studio. Maria Bonzagni is here. Also, James Antonelli. He's the general manager of the Marshfield Country Club. James is in studio. You can see both Maria and James up on our YouTube feed live. And also joining us via phone as well, we've got a golfer on the line with us this morning. We've got a professional, great golfer who started at the age, as a junior at 14 years old, her golf career, Beth O'Kelly. So Maria, James, and Beth, welcome all of you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Great to have you. All right, so Maria, we're going to start with you first to kind of set the scene here and explain to the listeners what this is all about.
Well, in 1926, as you've said, 6 women started the Women's South Shore Golf League for a social interaction and just light competitive activity. Mm-hmm. And when you think of today, it is the oldest organization of a league that is competitive, that the likes of Beth O'Kelly, Nancy Black, Tara Joy, Penny Locke, and a lot of future players like Megan Kane have come from this area in and around this league and have thrived not only in golf but in business and also socially, may I say. Mm-hmm. And it's been phenomenal. So the fact that we're now 8 clubs: Cohasset, Duxbury, Halifax, Hatherley, Marshfield, Plymouth, Situate, and Wollaston, and we as an organization of the Centennial Committee and on behalf of over 500 current members thought, how are we going to celebrate this? Mm-hmm. And the ideation came through, instead of doing individuals college funding, we said, why don't we have a junior league of 100 girls in and around the area, both private and public players or have never played before. And, and Marshfield Country Club says we'll close the day and offer the whole day of lessons and pros, and I'll pass this on to James. But absolutely incredible. We're so excited. The weather's going to be perfect. And we were oversubscribed at 130 girls.
Oh, my gosh, that's amazing. So quite a response. And so, Maria, that's great. And so, James Antonelli, the general manager, Marshfield Country Club, what's happening there tomorrow, and what does this mean to you? How excited are you for this?
Very exciting. We have, let's say, 130 girls signed up, which is fantastic, and I think it sold out pretty quickly. Unfortunate enough, my 2 oldest daughters decided to play golf their senior year of high school, so I wish, but this was around when they were younger. But this is amazing. We have, over roughly 20 PGA professionals donating their time to help teach these events. So we have about 17 different stations throughout the golf course, maybe a few more: chipping, putting, pitching, driving. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're so happy to host it at the club.
Oh, that's amazing.
And then one additional thing to make this happen is our sponsors, James, that are been incredible, because it is a free clinic. Mm-hmm. There's no charge to the juniors.
Oh, okay.
So this is happening on behalf of our sponsors.
Many to list. So.
Wow. Well, I know you wanted to make sure we thank all of those sponsors and for doing that. That's amazing. So this is great. 2026, the 100th anniversary of Women's South Shore Golf League. And so on the line, I know, Maria, you said this would be great to have Beth O'Kelly call in and tell us her story and what, of course, this day means and what this organization, Women's South Shore Golf League, means to her personally. And the legacy continues going on today and in the future. Beth, why don't you take it away? Tell us about your career.
Sure. So thank you for having me. So I grew up on the South Shore. I actually grew up at Marshfield Country Club. And because of Marshfield Country Club and the wonderful members that they have there, got me going in this great game that I love. They were able to allow me to play on the W South Shore League golf team, travel squad, got to meet a lot of people, and that's where I fell in love with competitive golf and my career got started. And, I can't say enough about the organization, the people I've met, the wonderful women that started it, and we're just paying it forward and we're keeping it going. I'm really excited that Marshfield is the first club to host this. Hopefully we can move forward and keep doing it. And it's just, it's a wonderful opportunity. I'm really excited. My golf career now is a teaching professional, and I love to pay it forward. And I'm really excited tomorrow. I love working with juniors, and I'm really excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, it sounds like it is going to be a very special day. And so, Beth, tell us what you have noticed. And I know, and Maria, one of the big points of this is to remove barriers of access and to have girls to make sure that they get represented. Over the years, has this gotten better? I mean, we still have work to do, Beth?
We do, but it's really, I've seen a lot of increased activity with young girls. I teach at a junior camp in the summer, and more girls are coming out. Everybody's getting into golf, not just at the junior level, but even at a lot of ladies. It's golf is growing. We're in the incline, and it's just a fun thing to see. I think golf is making its way back.
Oh, Maria, I know you're very pleased about that, and you're excited to have Beth on with us today, right?
Absolutely. It's amazing the different levels of, golfers out there. In my mind, if you connect to the ball and literally dribble the ball, that's your start, and folks like the James Antonelli and the private club professionals are outstanding at the club level. But in the public space, Beth O'Kelly and many others are helping those to gain access on the public side, and just to reach out to any golf course to say, how can I learn and get into the game is so important.
Well, that's great. And Beth O'Kelly teaching the next generation coming up. And Beth, how did you get into did you have an inspiration? Was there a family member or someone that kind of, or was it just something you wanted to do on your own?
Well, my dad was the golf course superintendent at Marshfield Country Club for 40-plus years.
Oh, okay.
So I started the golf at age 3 and just played nonstop. And thanks to the wonderful members at Marshfield Country Club, they embraced my family. And it just got started from there. So my dad, Marshfield Country Club, all the members, and my career just took off. I played high school golf. I was the only girl on the boys team back in Marshfield High, and then went to college, tried the tour, and now I'm just a PGA golf professional, just paying it forward.
Oh, that's great. Breaking down barriers.
I would suggest it's not the just part of it, Beth. It's I am, and it's so awesome.
It is. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, what a great show. So 3 years old. Wow. So Maria, what are some of the youngest people that are going to be there tomorrow? What kind of is the range of ages?
Well, it starts at age 5 and it goes through 17, and there are 4 different brackets or teams of learning with the golf professionals. But I'll pass it over to James to talk about some of the instructional benefits.
Yeah, go ahead, James.
Yeah, and as I said, it's rotating different places from chipping to putting to driving range, etc. on the golf course, which is amazing. I think that it's so nice to see this many girls playing. 130 girls. That's incredible. But it wouldn't be possible without Mass Golf and the PGA Reach Foundation as well. So we just want to make sure I thank them. They're a huge sponsor for us in this event. It's going to be a great day, and a bunch of food vendors have donated stuff: Cisco, Coca-Cola, Chef Warehouse, Performance Food Group. So really exciting to have this event going on.
Oh, wow. Well, it looks like it's going to be a great day. It's tomorrow, June 30th at the Marshfield Country Club. A full day starts at 8:30 in the morning until 3. Girls on Course, a Centennial Celebration, as we're talking about 2026 marking the 100th anniversary of Women's South Shore Golf League. And Maria, if someone is listening that would like to get a young girl involved for future years, how do they do that? Because this might be the first time they're hearing about this.
Well, this has already been confirmed and set in stone months in advance through a lot of just localized PGA professional. They put a lot of promotional paraphernalia around the course. But I think going forward, ask your public, just walk in that door, go through and ask for the PGA golf professional. The NEPGA on the local regional level are awesome, and they will say, I have a host of lessons, or it's individual lessons. There are many around all the public and also private golf courses.
Great. Maria Bonzagni with us. She is part of the Centennial Committee, Girls on Course of Centennial Celebration Women's South Shore Golf League. James Antonelli is the general manager of Marshfield Country Club. And of course, we've also had on the line with us this morning a golfer who started out at the age of 3, Beth O'Kelly. Maria, James, and Beth, thank you for coming on with this inspirational story, and we wish you a great day tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.